I'm Carlos Coste. In this video I will share my personal experience in hands-free equalization with you. Since I found this sport in the year 1997, my world flipped. I discovered the power of my mind aligned with my body and my thoughts. I opened new possibilities that I never imagined before. And one of these discoveries I did in my first year, specifically in the first year doing freediving, was the hands-free equalization. And in this video I want to share my personal experience and some tips, some exercise for you to try to discover this possibility. This isn't just an advanced technique or a skill that you pick up in a manual and you just practice a few times and you made it. This is a mix of gift and skill. Okay, this is something that you need to dedicate some time in your daily life for weeks and months. It depends on everybody to develop this possibility. I say possibility because this technique at their 100% is not for everybody, because it has an important factor of anatomy. This is why I mentioned the word gift. Then it's partially a gift from your anatomy, and as well as partially your dedication doing the exercises. Okay, I discovered it in a very personal way. I was not looking for it in the moment I discovered that. I'm talking about the year 97. No manuals, no YouTube, no Facebook. It was just a discovery for me. I didn't know what was happening to me. I was able to equalize. Then I wanna explain you right from the beginning, because maybe you can discover in yourself this possibility as well, like I did. When I studied my university club in Caracas, I used to go a lot to the diving pool, 4.5 meters deep. A lot of repetitions and practice and experimental for me. Then I gradually start to notice that when I push some air in my mask, I was able to equalize the ears. Okay, it was something curious for me, but I start to apply more and more, and it works first in the pool, then in the ocean. Then I was discovering the hands-free dirt equalization. After years of theory, methodology, education in the world of freediving, reading the new manuals and new information, I see that there is a name, dirt and hands-free equalization. For me, it was just the beginning of the hands-free. I started to hands-free equalize just pushing a small amount of air in my mask, and the mask create the seal, and just the ears get equalized with this small pressure, okay, through the stacking tube. Okay, after this first discovery of the dirt equalization, pushing air in the mask, I keep using that technique for months, for weeks, in the pool and in the ocean. Gradually start to realize that if I combine this pressure with some muscle tension around my jaw, I was able to let the air pass through the stacking tube. It sounds like a flow of air through a tube, exactly. It sounds like it worked sometimes it didn't work. It was gradually transition from the dirt equalization to the pure hands-free equalization. Then I started to move these muscles in my everyday. I was in the metro, I was in the traffic jam, I was watching television, studying, I was training the muscles for weeks and months. Then the technique started to improve. I get more control, and I was able to do full hands-free equalization without putting pressure in the mask, just opening the stacking tube voluntarily. Okay. After years reading material, reading new manuals, specifically for Umberto Pellizzari, I realized that those muscles has a name. It's the levator muscles of the soft palate. You know, your soft palate has muscles that you can make the palate lift. Okay, these muscles pass near the stacking tube, pass around the stacking tube, are almost connect. The tissue is connect. Then when you lift soft palate with those muscles, the stacking tube can mobilize and can open a little bit more. If you train it correctly, you can really open the Eustachian tube in a way that the air can flow. Again, it can depend on your anatomy, but for sure, I can guarantee that if you train those muscles, you will improve your equalization a lot. And maybe you will do it hands-free, okay? But it's not only for hands-free, this exercise. This exercise will help you to improve your frenzy and improve your equalization control. The hand-free equalization technique give me a good advantage to enjoy my dives in competitive, in spearfishing, in camera work. I remember competitive dives going more than 100 meters. I put an alarm at 70 meters to do one equalization, pinching my nose to saturate my middle ear with positive pressure at this depth. The rest of the dive was pure hand-free. It allowed me to go with mask to all these dives more than 100 meters. Okay, then I did one of the deepest dive with mask head down is 116 in 2011. Then I want to share some exercise with you in that video to give you I can say the most key exercise you can do to improve this mobility of the Eustachian tube and soft palate. Okay, I hope you enjoy. I hope you can improve your frenzy with that exercises. Exercise number 1. Move your ears. Just this, move your ears. I know it's not simple for everyone. Not all of you can do it naturally, but if you have patience and you keep practicing it and you consistency during days, you will do it better and better, okay? Then in the beginning maybe it doesn't work, but you will. My advice, do it in the mirror, then you will see if you are moving or not. And when you do that, try to pay attention to the sensations and to the muscles involved, and try to isolate it. Don't move the whole head. You will try to move just the ears. Let me show you. Then, when you do that exercise, try to relax your jaw. Don't close it, keep it open, relax. Try to move only that area, your ears. Doesn't matter where it go, up, down, back, forward, but try to move it. Doing in a regular basis. I will advise you to combine this exercise number 1 with number 2 and number 3 that are following this. Move your jaw. Simple, just move your jaw forward and backward. Do it slowly, do it gentle. You need kind of to warm up this exercise, then don't go radical, moving to the extremes. Do it as far as you can in front and as far as you can backward. Okay, let me show you how it looks. Okay, slowly. When you do this exercise number 1 and number 2, pay attention to the sensations and the sounds, because the muscles you need to use to open the Eustachian tubes are around, and the idea is that you start to activate those muscles. And unconsciously during the exercise you will start to move these muscles. Sometimes yes, sometimes no, you will feel some noise in the ear, like a paper ball scratching when you grab a paper and you squeeze the paper and it sounds like equalization sound. And we are looking for that sensation of moving the middle ear area, the Eustachian tube. It will make a sound. Maybe you don't feel in the day number 1, day number 2, but with practice and passion, you will start to feel it. this is one of the objectives of this exercise. Feel that sound sensation, okay? Then we already covered exercise number 1 and number 2. Let's continue. Okay, now we practice exercise number 1 and number 2. The exercise number 3 is a combination of both exercises. It's just move the jaw forward, and when you are moving forward far, you are going to try to apply tension in the ears, trying to move the ears. Then this combination will create more effect of lift the soft palate, or make this effect of equalization, okay? And it just looks like that. In this case, this combination, you don't need to see evident movement of the ear, but you will try to move it during the extension of the lower jaw, okay? With consistency and practice during days, weeks, you will start to feel more mobility. In the end, during this practice, what we are looking for is that you are able to have more awareness about the muscles that lift the soft palate. And I want to show you exactly what I do to equalize, how it looks when you lift the soft palate. I will show you here in the video, and this is an example for you to look for it in the mirror. Then you can do like workout of exercises, exercise number 1, number 2, number 3, and then you try to do it in the mirror, what I'm going to show you. I hope you are going to enjoy all this information and practice and exercises, okay? Be patient with this. It's not a miracle. It's something that you will need to dedicate some time during weeks. I advise you to try at least 2 weeks in a row, 2 weeks every day, and feel the difference. First try, don't try to apply it directly to the water. You need to really control it in dry. Use the mirror to see if you are able to lift the soft palate and feel sensations in your ears, okay? And for sure you will improve your French cell. This is something that is guaranteed, and maybe you will be able to equalize hands-free, okay? Then trust and practice it. I would like to have your feedback. If you reach this level, I'm always ready to share more information if you write me in my website or my Instagram.